Can you talk a little bit more about the Family Stress Support Program, what it is, how it works, and what the results have been?
Sure. So the Family Stress Network has been around for 4 to 5 years now. And what for us it's meant, it, it gives us another opportunity. So for a social worker who goes to visit family, initial call, and meets the family, understands what's happening. And if a family doesn't need us specifically, but they do need support.
Mhm.
What my social worker will do is they'll make a referral to the Family Stress Network. And then they will assign a caseworker to the family, meet with the family, and help them with whatever it was that originally necessitated the call. And that allows our social workers to know, instead of just giving them a bunch of papers and referrals to call. And families understandably don't always follow through
Yeah.
because they've got a million other things going on. But this really is that warm handoff. This allows our social workers to know that they're getting that personal touch, that connection. And it's not a government entity, which is also a huge bonus for us. So as a social worker, I know that this family's getting the care that they need. And one of the really cool things about the Family Stress Network that we know is the families don't come back to us. Like once we've referred to them, they don't come back to us, which is a really a blessing because it allows us to have that confidence. And it's a really easy process too. So my social workers go to the website, they fill out a little form, and it's really simple for them. And a lot of our social workers say it's been the a wonderful blessing for them to have that opportunity to simply refer over and know that the family's going to get their support.
What is it about the program that makes you think it's so effective?
I think it's not part of the government, and I think it's not part of DCFS at all. And yeah, again, I understand that the community has feelings about DCFS, and I totally get it. But DCFS now is a lot different than DCFS 23 years ago. And I think the other part of this is that it's owned by the community. This is the community taking care of the community.
Yes.
So the families don't have to worry that this is DCFS working behind the scenes. No, this is all community working for the community.
So you've talked quite a bit about how we have entered into this new partnership era that you have never experienced before. Looking at these opportunities that are cropping up for not just DCFS, but the community taking ownership of itself. And when one of us is struggling, all of us are struggling, and being able to walk alongside them. What gives you hope for the future of what this might look like?
Well, so we started with the vision, which is working ourselves out of a job, right? So we talk about reducing the DCFS footprint. That's really where the hope is. That we will really be able to reduce the DCFS footprint in the community, and the community will then really be able to provide families with the support, with the ongoing support. They won't, I mean, there always unfortunately will be a need for certain parts of DCFS, and we understand that. But if families can get what they need when they need it before they need us, that's where the goal is. Because if you can start with a problem that's this big, it's so much easier to help as opposed to if it goes much larger. And so a number of our families we know don't always reach out for a number of good reasons. But if they know that there's a community option that's earlier and more welcoming and supportive, that's where the hope is that they'll never come to our door.